Today I'd like to address the whole number field data type and the duration, time zone, language, and of course none formats. So let's take a look at this. So if I go to whole number on my list, I have a format option of none. And of course a whole number is something that doesn't have a decimal after it. It can be positive or negative. I'd like to point out that you can set a minimum value of 0 if you don't want negative numbers appearing in a field. You can also select a max, like if it was a 0 to 100 score on a test. This would be a great way to accomplish that, as long as there weren't fractions of scores. There's also duration, which will give you a pick list type field with 23 predefined duration values ranging from 1 minute to 3 days. And just to be clear, there is no way to edit this. You could create your own option set if you wanted to, but the duration field is used on things like the activity. I can actually show you that right now on the account. Activities, if I was to go into a task, there's duration field, and you can see 1 minute, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and it goes on to hours, and then to 1, 2, and 3 days. But this is limited, so this is a whole number duration that you're looking at here, not an option set, and it's not editable. We can go back here, and we can also look at time zone. And time zone also is under the whole number option, even though it's a little bit like an option set. We can go to the account and we can look at this because I've added one here right next to the address. So here we have address 1 by default has this universal time code offset, and it's poor because I can't see very many. I'd edit the form to allow me to see more, but I could select 7 hours off of Greenwich Mean Time and Mountain Time in US and Canada, and then this is a list that Microsoft manages. You don't have to create your own option set. Kind of nice if you want to track time zones. And each of the address types, address 1, 2, 3, or if you wanted to create your own custom field that was the time zones, are here for you. Okay, so our third option is, of course, language. By default, your only option would be English if you've installed an English version of CRM. If you were to add additional language packs to CRM, other options would become available. So by default, there will be only English. If you were to add a German language set so that you could see fields in the German language and French, then you would get these other options